There we have it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this quick.
This is the epic.
And that is about as good a hold as I am going to get.
I can see the stinger.
Whoa, look at that stinger. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the warrior wasp. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh man, yeah, nope, it's bad. Oh man, it's getting a lot worse really quickly. So far, not as bad as the bullet ant though. Nope, hold on. Sharp shooting pain. There's the sting zone right there. You see that? Oh my gosh, my arm is swelling up really quickly. Hold on, back to the table. Okay, so what is happening right now is the venom is getting into my bloodstream, right? And what's happening is it is breaking down the membranes around my blood cells, and it's causing them to scatter. Now, there are cells in there that are neurons, right? Those neurons are sending messages to my brain that are screaming pain, pain, pain. And trust me when I say there's massive amounts of pain going through my arm right now. Initial onset is not as bad as the bullet ant, but it's an electrical shock similar to that of the tarantula hawk. Hold on, let me compose myself here for a second. Oh my gosh, the pain is actually getting worse as time goes on. And I don't know if that's actually the venom taking hold or that's just the neurons firing to my brain saying, you are in a lot of pain right now, Coyote. Hold on, guys, give me a second. You see the red?
It seemed more squirmy. Like you can't sit still.
This is more of a continuous sting than the bullet ant was. This keeps firing. This just keeps firing. Cut this GoPro.
Let me know if I need to be worried. Talk to me.
I'm trying to just mentally absorb the pain right now, and we're tired. We've been working hard all day, and it's hot out here. I'm lightheaded. You know, when you get into a really hot shower and the steam sets on, you feel like you're gonna faint. I do feel like I'm getting close to fainting, and that is not good. I'm just trying to control my breathing. Look at that welt. Man.
Yeah, you can definitely.
That thing walloped me. I can only imagine what it would be like to be swarmed by these. Just a single sting dwarfs the sting of a yellow jacket. The initial sting was not as painful as the tarantula hawk, but then it set in, and it was electrical in nature. It felt like an electrical current going into my arm. And I was over here, I was hitting the ground saying, it's not as bad as the bullet ant, but in its own way, it's different because the bullet ant hit me and then just kept radiating. This feels like I'm being stung over and over and over.
Man, it's really swollen. It usually don't swell that quickly.
Look at that. Go ahead, put your hand out. Feel the tautness of my forearm.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Stinger insertion point is definitely swollen. It is very much isolated. It almost looks like a little BB or something underneath my skin.
Like a... That's, you know, you're reacting more like you did with the bees with that, the immediate welt.
You know, my body may start to react differently to venoms. At this point, I'm just feeling really lightheaded, very hot. My arm is very hot, and Not
Feeling
necessarily a state of paralysis like the tarantula hawk, but
any tightness in your chest or?
not my chest, tightness in my hand. Like this motion, squeezing of my hand is very, very difficult right now. Really having a hard time squeezing down a fist. You can see the swelling setting in there. It does still feel like pins and needles in my arm, but I know that everybody wants me to answer the question. Is the sting from the warrior wasp more painful than the bullet ant? I would definitely say that the bullet ant is worse. However, keep this in mind. If you come across a bullet ant while you're out there venturing through the rainforest of Costa Rica, let's say one lands on your arm, falls out of a tree, and stings you, you can easily brush it off. However, if you stumble upon a nest of warrior wasps and you disturb it, you're going to have thousands of angry insects attacking you. And not only are they going to be attacking, but they are going to be chasing as you run through the underbrush. Now, I imagine if you were to take sting after sting after sting, it could potentially be lethal. So word to the wise, if you're out there in the rainforest of Costa Rica, simply admire these animals from a safe distance and always pay attention to your surroundings. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.